too on Curiosity Stream. With superior armies comes superior weapons. How has innovation mechanized the battlefield? From bullets to battleships and everything in between. It's machinery of warfare. Plus, from the gross to the gourmet. See how that in-flight meal lands on your tray table. On secrets of your airline food. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. If you're like me, you might have forgot that Val Kilmer's been going through a pretty rough time. If you saw his documentary, the Val, or maybe you've known about his cancer recovery journey. I keep forgetting, that he's gone through a tough bout with throat cancer.
Dude, I see all like the videos posted up on like, hey, watch the movie, and I almost got to watching it because I grew up being a big Val Kilmer fan, but then I was just like, I don't know if I can emotionally handle watching Val. For some reason, I just want to remember him as younger Val, and right. The idea of seeing him in that state. And I mean, I know that happens to all of us. We all get old, and sadly, things happen. But for some reason, I just don't want to let go of like young Val Kilmer in my head.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. And you and I and all of us in this business, man, to be robbed of your voice the way throat cancer has robbed him of his voice, it's just devastating. And Val's been working with a software company to recreate his voice using archive recordings. I guess that's the good news with all the stuff that he's done. He's got a lot of examples of his old voice. Yeah, and I mean, I know, like, I don't know if you've heard him talk, but he has like that, remember those commercials for someone who had like a smoker voice and they have that robotic voice going on? Yeah. That's what Val sounds like. That's when I was just like, I can't handle this, guys. Yeah, I know. That is very, very tough to hear. But this new company he's worked with, recreating his old voice using the archive recordings, it sounds good.
I was struck by throat cancer. After getting treated, my voice as I knew it was taken away from me. People around me struggle to understand me when I'm talking. But despite all that, I still feel I'm the exact same person. Still the same creative soul. The soul that dreams ideas and stories constantly. But now I can express myself again. I can bring these dreams to you and show you this part of myself once more. A part that was never truly gone.
That's amazing.
With the music, though, man.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely is. Yeah, it brings a tear to your eye.
Dude, I hope they don't have like him. Don't play the music while he talks to people. Otherwise, everything he says is going to sound sad.
That's a very good point. Yeah, maybe like a little calliope in the background when he's in a better mood. When he's talking to you about something.
Hey, how's your day been? How's your morning been so far, BJ?
Well, I mean,
right? Take the sad music.
I walked to the bathroom. I do that a lot these days. And then I walked out of the bathroom and rolled my ankle, as I normally do in my life.
Vicky, how's your morning been?
I got some coffee this morning, and as I drove to work, I realized I did not get enough sleep, and I need another coffee.
See, Vicky's a little too breathy. Yeah. I think,
it's kind of sexy.
That's her OnlyFans.
Yeah, now it's Vicky after dark.
It's only that or annoying sister voice. I don't know. I think my voice is annoying or I do breathy. Pick one.
Oh, that's it, huh? You just
I got two modes.
I got some coffee.
I got some coffee.
All right, let's
I like coffee too.
Don't-
I realized I was still tired.
Don't hate me until because you.
Let's try the Vicky, Steve. Let's try the music with the annoying Vicky voice. I should say the annoying sister voice. Let's try that.
All right, how'd your morning going, Vicky?
Good. I got some coffee. I drove into work. I feel like I'm still tired.
That almost crosses out the sad music.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just got too chipper.
Right through
Exactly.
Yeah, you're chipper. I don't know if you're annoying. I thought you'd be more like whiny as the annoying sister. You're more chipper, but that can be annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, chipper at 6 a.m. is
Yeah,
Very
annoying.
annoying.
Yeah, that's good.
One text of Shane in Tacoma says, I watched that Val documentary last night. It was very sad, and I did tear up.
Oh, dang. See, that's the thing. Where is that Val documentary?
I think I saw it on Amazon Prime, but, I get confused on which streaming service I'm on sometimes. Wait.
It's on the
I
one
get
that you have.
confused sometimes on some of the streaming services that I go on.
Yeah, it looks like...
I'm sorry, Steve.
Yes, it looks like you can only get it on Prime Video.
Oh, okay.
So you have to have your Amazon Prime subscription, and hopefully you do have that. So you'll be able to watch Val, and you too can cry.
I feel like Rev feels like the doctor delivering bad news. That's his
Either
voice.
that or the narrator for the Val Kilmer documentary.
Right. I hear that voice. I'm like, turning it off. Can't handle this. It's too much.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
already
you know,
crying.
right,
Haven't
you
even
know
started
it's-
the credits.
Yeah, you know it's not going in a good direction if you hear the Rev voice going, "Hi, and here's the story."
Well, it's like,
Name Brady.
you remember the documentary No White Flags about Steve Gleason, who's battled Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, and still battling it. And I remember thinking that this sounds like such an incredible documentary. I watched the trailer. I couldn't get through the trailer, man. I was like, if the trailer's wrecking me, I don't even know what's going to happen if I watch the documentary.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I feel like that, like you really want to, you want to know that story, maybe to bring me closer to my own humanity, my own frailty. But, oh man, dude, yeah. Sometimes you go, oh, I didn't want to go this low, and now I'm this low. Oh, yeah. You need a good cry sometimes, Steve.
I don't know. I mean, unintentional good cry sometimes is all right. I don't want to go into something knowing full well it's going to make me cry.
It's like you don't want to go watch Marley and Me. You know what's going to happen. You don't want to deal with that.
Right.
Oh,
Yet I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
See,
In
no,
a theater. That was the worst.
In the theater?
That was the worst decision of my entire life. I've made a lot of bad decisions, and I put that in the top 5. Going to a theater to try and watch Marley and Me, and then it's like this game of, I'm not going to sniffle, I'm not going to cry, I'm going to fight this. I know what's about to happen, but the moment you hear someone in the audience start tearing up and sniffling, it triggered everybody. So now you're just in a room of like 100-something people, all just struggling not to cry in a theater in front of strangers.
Oh, shared trauma. That's fun.
Super fun. Never do that again.
Oh, yeah. I won't ever go to movies with Vicky. I mean, she always takes me to movies and make you cry. And she
took you to Charlotte's Web. I didn't expect you were going to cry
It
to
wasn't
that.
Charlotte's Web. It was How to Train a Dragon.
Okay, that too.
Yeah.
I mean, still.
Yeah. Yeah, both of those movies were not cool. Yeah.
They were so
like, F you, Vicky, and
How was I supposed to know you were going to cry?
Yeah,
I was
every
new
animated
here.
movie has those moments. Yeah, now you know. Now every animated movie is like, oh, here's the touching story of somebody getting real. Oh, okay, cut it out. Just show me the dragon flying around.
For the most part, you're not wrong. There are times now when I'm watching some of these Disney movies, and I'm just like, so did somebody just walk into the office and say, we need a good moment where people need to cry?
Yes.
All right, now we need a sad moment. Someone needs to die. And you're just like, what are you doing to me?
Don't watch Up. You'll
Oh, yeah.
cry in the first
Oh,
5
yeah.
minutes.
5 minutes are brutal. Oh, I've seen Up a bunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you cry in the first 5 minutes?
100% yes.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, don't laugh there, annoying sister.
You're welcome.
We got a guy that broke into someone's house to steal their junk mail. Yeah, Steve will tell you all about this. He's got the Mix report for you at 6:20 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
New on Curiosity Stream. With superior armies comes superior weapons. How has innovation mechanized the battlefield? From bullets to battleships and everything in between. It's machinery of warfare. Plus, from the gross to the gourmet. See how that in-flight meal lands on your tray table. On secrets of your airline food. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Your kids will be saying,
"Please, 5 more minutes. I can't believe I did that."
And,
"Look how high I can bounce."
Spring Free is the world's safest trampoline, the place where stories are made. The innovative design boasts no springs, so you know you're safe. Go ahead and create the greatest stories you'll tell your friends. We're back in stock. Get it while you can. To learn more about the world's safest trampoline, visit springfreetrampoline.com.
Mom, come watch us.
Imagine if you could sell your home and get paid twice. With Orchard, you can. It's simple. Orchard makes you a cash offer on your home. If you accept it, here's your cash. Really? Then Orchard handles everything from there. Painting, repairing, listing, and showing your home. When it sells for more than Orchard paid you for it, you get to keep the profit. And Orchard has a near-perfect track record with winning customers that extra money. In today's competitive market, with so many real estate companies trying to lowball you, only Orchard pays you the upside when your old home sells for more. Ready to get paid twice for selling your home? Learn how at Orchard.com. It's the new way to home.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
If you're hearing an informative newscast right now, well, then you must not be listening to BJ and Migs. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, guys, and thanks to Advanced Hair Restoration for giving us the Migs Report. And today is National Spoil Your Dog Day. Yeah. So, Lulu, today you're getting spoiled, which is pretty much every day.
Yeah.
All right, I know you can't celebrate that one, BJ, but I have another day for you to celebrate.
Okay, good. Please.
Today is also National Duran Duran Appreciation Day.
What?
That's right, Duranimals. It's time to listen to Hungry Like a Wolf in Rio. Maybe even listen to their other bands like Power Station in Arcadia. Why am I going on about
Because you're talking about the awesomeness of the 80s, my friend.
It's No Ordinary World. Was that one of their songs, too? Was that their big comeback song?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know if I
don't know if to state fairs across the country.
Yeah. I don't know if I know that Duran song. Duran song.
I think you do. Look, Rev, if you could find it, it was kind of, I think that was like their big, that was their big return. And it actually became it was a hit for them. But it was well past, when they were like the big stars of the 80s.
Which one?
I think it's called Ordinary World. Or Ordinary something.
It's not ringing a bell for me, but you may be right when I hear it.
Maybe I'm just wrong.
There's a chance he has the wrong title, the wrong band. Rev, it's a possibility. Yeah, is it there?
I don't know.
No? Wow, I don't know this one. I don't think.
Oh, come on, you know this. Yeah, I know this crap. It was like on a movie soundtrack, I think.
I don't think I knew this was them.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, good for them. Good for them.
Especially when the chorus comes in, I think then people will be like, oh, yeah, that song. Here we go.
Hold on a second. It's coming? Is it coming?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, no. Second verse. Come on, get to the chorus. Why are you doing this to us, Duran Duran?
They're keeping the Duranimals at bay.
Okay, I think this is it, BJ.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right.
Right?
I did not know this was them.
Yeah, this is like...
Oh, yeah,
they took 10 or 20 years off and then came back with that one, and it was kind of popular. So happy National Duran Duran Appreciation Day. I think we did our part.
From 1993's The Wedding Album.
Oh.
Wow, yeah.
And before that, maybe their big hit was in 1983?
I think you're right. Yeah, they were. It was the early to mid 80s that they were rocking it.
And honestly, I thought that song came out in the 2000s. Did they redo it maybe?
You know what? You're asking the wrong guy that didn't even know about that song 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, maybe they redid it. Find the remix. That's it.
Wow. All right, let's talk about a guy in California who... I got to imagine drugs are involved in this story, BJ, because when you hear what's going on with this guy, None of what he did made any sense. So he broke into somebody's house. He kicked down the back door. And then when he went into the house, he ripped a big hole in their bathroom wall for no reason.
Okay.
Then he started going through some drawers. He left a bunch of valuables behind, like jewelry and money and things along those lines. Like, okay, well, what the hell is he trying to get? Well, eventually he found something that he wanted to steal, which was a brand new Roomba that was still in the box.
Oh.
Here's the problem, though. He removed the Roomba from the box and only stole the empty box.
What?
He then also, I guess, took a bunch of old suitcases and all of their junk mail.
Wow.
No word on whether they've caught him yet. No word on if they're going to get their junk mail back. I'm sure it's really bothering them.
So what's going on in his brain? I mean, suitcases, a big box, a Roomba box. Is he putting stuff and hiding stuff, maybe? Yeah, I mean, this is so weird.
Maybe he's just traveling and he needed suitcases in a box.
He was making a little Roomba for stuff.
Oh, boy. Can you play that Van Halen or Duran Duran song again?
All right, fine.
No, don't.
Oh, okay.
All right. How about a guy in Covington making some national news? Very exciting, but for the reason, he's an idiot. He goes to a hobby store in Covington, tries to steal, and he did steal a $540 remote control car. One of those high-end remote control cars. So he grabs it, runs out. Problem is, while he runs out, he drops his cell phone.
Okay.
So then he comes back saying, hey, can I get my cell phone back? And the owner of the store's like, no, I'm keeping the cell phone and I'm giving it to the authorities once they show up. And then he's like, OS. So he turns around and leaves, gets in his car, leaves behind his cell phone. So now they're going to try and track him down because of the cell phone.
Why wouldn't he just go, how about I come back with the car and give you and we make the trade?
That could have worked. It's like, hey, trade you. You can have your car back if you give me my cell phone.
Yeah. That probably wouldn't have worked either.
No.
Yep.
All right, let's head on over to Utah, which, people get worked up over the dumbest things, BJ.
Yep.
And there's a bunch of people that are very upset with the governor of Utah.
Why? What did he do?
Well, apparently they're offended by this governor because of his last name.
Oh.
To the point where they wrote to the government and said, us decent people here in Utah will not stand for it. The Honorable Party will not stand for it. Most importantly, I will not stand for it. And then just said, because of your reluctance to change your foul, dirty, and obscene surname, me and other Uthans, I don't know, that UTHANS, I guess that's what Uthans.
Wow.
We are sitting in protest, not standing until you change your heinous surname to something less offensive.
Okay, what's the guy's name?
Utah Governor Spencer Cox.
All right, there we go.
To which he replied on Twitter, really grateful for the criticism and constructive feedback I get from constituents that demand I checked notes, change my name, and then a bunch of emojis.
Wow.
Way to meme it. I like that.
Yeah, I have to tell you, man, people really, is this what you got? Is this the best you got to do with your life, really?
Well, I mean, I'm with them. I'm standing with my fellow Uthans, and if Spencer Cox doesn't change his last name, I refuse to listen to anything he has to say.
I really thought it was going to be worse than that. I really did. I didn't expect Cox.
Well, they even said this is not a communist dictatorship. This is the great state of Utah. We do not accept sick jokes to run rampant in our civil institutions. Did they think he made this? This isn't like his stage name. This is his actual last name.
Well, yeah, and there's a lot of people whose name. I mean, imagine
did they boycott Friends because of Courtney?
Look at the ratings. Ratings in Utah for Friends, 0.01.
Or Cox Cable.
Yeah, right.
No one has cable in Utah.
No, that's the problem.
Fair enough.
How does he spell it? Now, if he doesn't spell it COX, but he spells it the other way, maybe then they have a point.
He spelled it the other way.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
I want to check his family tree. No, it's spelled COX.
Okay, fine. Because if he spells it like rocks, well, I got news for you. He's my governor.
Well, our Mariners are back home today. They're going to be playing the Texas Rangers, so hopefully they can beat on that bad team.
They better beat the Rangers. Come on.
Right?
Unless they bring that Brock Holt guy in to throw the EFIS pitch every 5, then that could be a problem.
Or maybe they get Spencer Cox from Utah. I hear he's a pretty good pitcher.
But now coming to the plate, Spencer Cox.
All right, as far as weather, it's going to be 81 degrees today. We're building up to those 90s, baby, by the end of this week.
Oh, dear.
Thanks to Schick Shadle Hospital for giving us the Migs Report, and that's what's up.
That is what's up. Another heat wave a-coming. I ordered one of those little mini swamp coolers. They're called Arctic something or others.
I think I saw those at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
The little there's like a little box like portable air conditioner. You pour water.
Exactly.
Water.
There he is. There's Mr. New Yorker.
Arctic Air.
Yeah, the Arctic Air Pure Chill.
Wait,
that's what I got.
Don't you have air conditioning already?
I do, but I have high ceilings in some places, so it really just it's hard to heat the house. And if you cook in the kitchen, I don't know if you have this, if anybody, Vicky, if you know it in your place, but when you cook, that oven wrecks the place.
Yeah, I noticed it because I don't have AC, so...
Yeah, AC. I have AC, and we cook all the time, man, and
it's wonderful, isn't it?
Swamp coolers don't work in the Pacific Northwest either.
What do you mean they don't work in the Pacific Northwest?
Because it's too humid here.
It's supposed to actually humidify the air.
Oh.
Well, this isn't called a swamp cooler. This is called Arctic.
Yeah, come on, Danny.
Oh, sorry.
Air.
Yeah.
And they have different versions. I saw it it's at Bed Bath & Beyond. They have like a little boxy one. They have like a long fan one. And then they also have one that just goes around your neck.
Oh, nice.
And wow. And that's the one you need, BJ. That way you don't have to walk around with a box. You just it's like, they look like ridiculous, like headphones around your head.
Yeah, I've seen them before.
Around your neck.
Yeah.
I think that's a great plan.
I think one of the best things that we ended up getting was a little battery-powered fan that's attached to a spray bottle. Yes. So you can just spritz yourself all the time. It's one of the greatest little inventions that we have bought.
That's what this thing does. They let you actually put the filter underwater, and then you can put water on it, then put the filter in the fridge, and then the filter freezes. And so when the air so you're getting cool air blasted at you because of the frozen filter till it thaws out.
That seems pretty awesome.
You throw ice cubes in the water tray, and so everything's coming at you colder as the air's blowing.
Yeah,
so it's I figured I'd give it a shot. It wasn't that expensive. I thought I'll see if it works.
It's like $30-$40. So not out that much.
You know what happens is that when I have folks over to the house, the more people in the house warms it up. If it's just me and Sarah, it's not a problem. And J-Rubs, it's just when there's a few people in the house that it gets a little cold.
Yeah, you should get one of those wearable ones, man. That'd be hilarious. If you just walk around your house and you just got this little wearable thing around your neck that just shoots cold air on you.
I think that's a great idea. I want one of those.
Everyone's died. You're just walking in there all fancy.
It's definitely Bobby Big Wheel in that situation. Like you're walking in, everyone else is struggling. You're like, what's the problem, everyone?
What's going on?
Fine to me.
Those look amazing. All right. Well, you know what? Birthdays and Christmas are coming. I'll try one of those.
I feel like this would be good, like in a camp, like if you're in a tent or something like that. Again, it's super hot.
Yeah.
It's just something to give you a little bit of a break.
Walking outside, maybe, while you're walking, and that way you can go out in 90-degree weather and take a bit of a walk and not worry about it. It's nice.
And turns out Danny is correct. Swamp evaporate coolers are not efficient whatsoever in the Northwest because of our humidity. They're for desert climates.
Oh, well, I don't know if this is a swamp cooler. I mean, maybe I heard somebody call it that, but I don't know if it is. Oh, this sucks if it doesn't work then. Well, then why are they selling it in our place?
To get you.
Because they know someone's going to buy it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that someone is me.
Yeah, I'm looking at one and it says hot, dry air comes in and cool, moist air comes out. So it needs to be dry air, not humid air, I guess.
Mm. Yeah, but we already have humid air that's hot. We have hot, humid air, so maybe we can make it feel colder.
Well, it's because of their hydro chill technology, BJ. That's the secret.
Different. It's the hydro chill. All right.
It's the hydro.
So it says maybe your air conditioner's not working properly or it's undersized.
It's the high ceilings. I mean, cold air falls, and we have vents in the floor because it's an older house.
They're air conditioning shaming.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not big enough.
Yeah, maybe you need a more girthy air conditioner, BJ.
Yeah. Doesn't work. No, I got the right girth.
It's not the motion of the conditioner, man.
Look, And people, everybody's an expert.
People care. They're worried.
And nobody knows what they're saying. They think I haven't had people over and said, "Hey, what's up with my AC?" And they go, "Dude, how about?" And they take me into the bedrooms and all the hall, and they go, "Isn't it nice over here?" I go, "Yeah, that's because you got lower ceilings." So there you go. You have really high ceilings in this room. Oh, and your vents are on the floor. Air falls, so it never even will get to you. It tries to, but it doesn't get to you. Like, oh, okay.
It's interesting that you're saying the high ceilings are the problem, but I'm looking it up, and apparently cold air is what goes down, warm air goes up.
But he has the vents on the floor.
Yeah,
so they stay on the floor.
But don't you have one of the little cover thingies to blow them towards the ground?
Huh?
It's a thing you put on the vent, and it kind of pushes the air
towards the ground.
Yeah, so it
never
level.
Gets to. It never gets up.
So it doesn't push up; it goes level. You don't have one of those?
Yeah. Do you understand what we're talking about, Vicky? I know you're short, maybe because it's always cool where you are.
Yeah.
The air never gets up high enough. It never gets to you because
she has a problem with it getting up. And
It's like a car show.
It's also not girthy.
It's not girthy, and it's.
I haven't had those problems.
More AC shaming.
Right. Somebody else want to explain it? Because I'm saying it wrong.
How are your feet, though? Your feet nice and chilly while you're walking around?
The feet are amazing. Let me tell you. I've got, cold feet. I'll never get married again, but that's how cold my feet are.
Wow.
Hey. All right. Well, this was fascinating conversation. I'm glad I was a part of it.
Well, get the thing around your neck. That'll be pretty sweet.
That's what I want. And I'll make sure that's girthy. I want something girthy around my neck. That'll work. Yesterday, Steve, he got this one right.
Who was Jessica Simpson married to in the early 2000s?
I used to be a part owner of the Rainiers, right? Nick Lachey.
Yes, and wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Nick Lachey expert.
No, that's what I'm here for.
It really is that.
Nick Lachey leader, everybody.
That and your Duran Duran music knowledge.
So you got to make sure people don't forget both of those.
All right. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Miggs. We'll do that at 6:51 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I owe a lot of back taxes. Can bankruptcy help me?
Bankruptcy can discharge back taxes under certain circumstances. Some types of taxes are never dischargeable, like if you have taxes from an employee, if you ran a business and didn't pay employee taxes or sales taxes, those types of taxes cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. However, most people don't have those kind of taxes. Most people have just regular income taxes. If you owe income taxes and you filed your tax returns but just weren't able to pay the taxes, if the taxes are more than 3 years old and you filed the tax returns, those types of taxes can be discharged in bankruptcy in most circumstances, especially through a Chapter 13 case.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
New on Curiosity Stream. Are we close to building machines that are almost human? And can new technology give us superpowers? Find out on Super Sapiens. And in 1919, a British composer wrote the longest and most complex symphony in history. Conductors tried to perform it, but failed, declaring it cursed. Now a group of musicians will attempt the impossible, if they dare, on Curse of the Gothic Symphony. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
The world needed a safer trampoline. Dr. Keith Alexander, inventor of the Spring-Free Trampoline, wanted to bring the joy of trampolining to his daughter. His wife said they were too dangerous, so he invented his own. Spring-Free Trampoline is the world's safest trampoline, with no springs or hard edges. Now, parents can have peace of mind that their kids are outside jumping safely. To learn more, visit springfreetrampoline.com.